Did this NK just shatter all our expectations? I believe they did. My name is Nabil and this is the latest and apparently greatest news from the world of SNK. Before we get started, gentle reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Now, last week was a little bit of a bitter week for us SNK fans as we were waiting for a new trailer for the King of Fighters 15, but SNK at the last minute said that there was going to be nothing last week and the next trailer is going to be revealed this week. People were not happy. A lot of people were not happy, and it's kind of understandable. Even though SNK doesn't have to release trailers every week, they should have communicated better, but they just made up for that today by out of the blue. And again, and while we're waiting for a new silhouette dropping tomorrow, which it will, SNK announced the release platforms and consoles for the King of Fighters 15. See, up until now, we knew that the game was delayed to 2022. Initially, it was stated for the last part of 2021, but it was delayed due to the coronavirus, understandably so. But we didn't know where the game was coming out. I mean, looking at the trailers and how the game looks, it's clear that the game was coming to the new consoles. I mean, there was no doubt about that. But a lot of people were afraid that the game was not going to be released in current or previous generation consoles. A lot of people had questions about the PC. And if it is coming in PC, is it going to be on release? Is it going to be on Steam? Is it going to be, again, another Epic Stores exclusive? Kind of like what happened with Samurai Showdown. And a lot of questions, right? Is it coming to the Switch? And, you know, we finally have an answer to all that because SNK, again, out of the blue, made the following tweet talking about the game, saying that the game is coming out on the first quarter, Q1 2022, and it's going to be coming out on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Windows, Steam, and Epic Game Store. Now, this was what is happening? Does that mean we're not going to have to wait a few months for the PC release? Well, actually, we don't, because this is going to be the biggest simultaneous release for an SNK title in ever, right? So the game is coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Those of you who are not able to get a PlayStation 5, well, fear not. You could get and play the King of Fighters 15 while you wait for the PlayStation 5 to be more available. Rumors are the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, even, you know, a little bit, not to the same extent as the PlayStation 5, won't be available until Q2 2022. So, and I meant widely available. So you can still play the King of Fighters. Now, they said PlayStation 4/PlayStation 5. So this is, for me, a given that we're talking about a cross-platform online play between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. This is the same thing we had with other fighting games like Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11, and other titles. So this is finally going to happen. This is going to be the first form of cross-play. But, you know, we'll talk about crossplay more in a second, but I want to talk about something else. There's no Nintendo Switch release, and that was a little bit of a bummer. Honestly, I thought that we're going to get, the game is going to be released on the rumored Nintendo Switch Pro. You know, there's all these rumors about the Nintendo getting an upgrade. You know, this new version should be, has, you know, better, has 4K, all kind of rumors, have an OLED screen. And again, just today, they announced the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it's exactly the same as the current Nintendo Switch, just with an OLED screen. And it's just, you know, I have no idea what they're doing. Honestly, I think that was really disappointing. And it seems the King of Fighters 15, at least on launch, is not going to be on the Nintendo Switch. Now, can the Nintendo Switch run the game? I mean, yes, this game is running on Unreal Engine, so it could definitely run at 720p with, you know, lower graphics, similar to Samurai Showdown. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe there's going to be a future release on the Switch, and that's why it's not on that poster or on that tweet that they posted. Or maybe they're actually waiting for a new Switch, which definitely gonna happen. I mean, the Switch has been released for a few years now, so maybe that's gonna be the case. But right now, Switch owners only have a Nintendo Switch. It's not gonna be possible to play this game, at least on launch. Now, let's talk about something else. Let's you know, focus on the PC. Oh, hold on a second. Before I do that, still talking about consoles. So PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, great. and then Xbox Series X and Series S, and surprisingly, there's no Xbox One. Right, there's no Xbox One. I'm not sure why, if that's just a mistake or the game is still coming out on the Xbox One, but it's on Xbox Series S and Series X. Maybe because the Series S and X are more available. The Series S is pretty much available whenever, if you decide to buy one, it's easily available compared to the Series X and the PlayStation 5. So maybe there's a reason we have a PlayStation 4 now, because PlayStation 5 is here, but it's almost impossible to get one, right? So that's on the consoles. Now let's move to the PC version, and this is crazy, man. This is, a lot of people are like, it's probably gonna be another Epic Games exclusive. It's not gonna come out at the same time. No, it's coming out on Steam, Windows 10, Game Store, and Epic Game Store at the same time. So you could choose. It's up to you. You like playing on Steam? Go ahead. Just buy the game on Steam. You play on Epic Game Store? Go ahead and get the Epic Game Store version. You want to probably, and this is not for sure, not a confirmation, but the fact that it's on Windows, on the Windows platform, Windows Store, and it's available on the Xbox Series S and X, maybe there's going to be a cross-buy. So if you have the Xbox Series X and S and buy it, you can automatically play it on the PC, and at the same time you can play online against, there's going to be some sort of cross-play between the Xbox players and the Windows version of the game, the Windows 10, not the Steam version. This is by default. This happens in a lot of games. Now, whether King of Fighters is gonna do that, or maybe even it's gonna get crossplay with other platforms. Could this be the first multi crossplay platform game? I don't know, but it's definitely looking better than the King of Fighters 14, and I'm going to be getting this game on the PlayStation 4/5, and I'm gonna be getting it on the PC as well and on the Xbox. I'm gonna support this game. I can't wait to play the game. But this was a great announcement, great announcement. And just minutes later, we have another tweet that showed up that was actually retweeted by SNK, and that's from Koch Media. Now, Koch Media is apparently, the tweet says, as you can see here, Koch Media and SNK Corporation, the Japanese video game developer and publisher, announced their partnership for the release of the King of Fighters 15, the upcoming addition to the fighting game franchise. It will be launching on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Epic Game Store. They forgot the Windows part. So it seems that Koch Media is going to be publishing the game. Now, Koch Media is a European publishing company. This is not the first time they work with SNK. One of their subsidiaries, known as Deep Silver, were actually the one who helped publish Samurai Showdown on the Nintendo Switch for Europe. Now, whether this is just, they're just going to be publishing the game in Europe, or are they going to be publishing the game worldwide? We don't know. It's still too early. But yeah, this is, things are looking, they're coming up, things are coming up together, and the game is getting closer and closer to release. As you know, it's Q1 2022, so that means about 8 months from now, at most, at max, it's going to be here in about 8 months. I can't wait to play the game. I can't wait to see more about the game. As I said, tomorrow we're going to be getting a new silhouette. My hopes are going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be Kim. I need to see Kim's pants in this game. Kim is one of my favorite, if not the favorite, SNK character, by the way. Him and Kyo, for me, are kind of like on the same level. And he was not done justice in the King of Fighters 14, man. His pants were like made of cardboard. They were not moving. With the new, graphical engine and the crazy things we've seen from SNK for the King of Fighters 15, looking at Shermie, Yashiro, and Chris, especially the new characters, by the way. I can't wait to see, or Shizuru's clothing, how they, it moves in game is beautiful, and I can't wait to see how Kim is gonna look. So we'll know a little bit more who the character is when we look tomorrow at the silhouette. As usual, you can expect I'm gonna be doing a Let's Draw with Neo Geo now. So we're gonna look at that silhouette and try to make sense out of it. I'm gonna be using my limited drawing skills and try to guess who the next King of Fighters 15 character we're gonna get a trailer of on the following day. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy about this announcement? What do you think of all these, platform releases? What do you think about the Steam, Windows, and and Epic Game Store getting the game on the same launch window as the console versions. Let me know all that and more in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video from Neo Geo Now. Now don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so, and I would like to take this opportunity and thank my patrons for supporting the channel and making this content possible. Making daily videos and especially the documentaries and lore episodes takes a very long time and a lot of effort, and being able to get some support for these time-consuming tasks allow me to keep going and strive for more and better content. With that said, I want to give a big special shout out to Michael, Bryant Yard, Fahad As-Suwaidi, Heinz Green 3, SSBM Slick Tricks, Jacques Paul, and Ken Suenaga. As well as special thanks to Shaka Asamiya, Refugio Robles, Felipe Guimara, Jihao Ju, Gil Sao, Muhammad Al-Blushi, Anthony Longino, and Bernd Ritnas. Those of you who are not yet Neo Geo Now patrons, I hope you will check my Patreon page where you can become patrons, helping the channel produce more videos as well as receive special perks that are exclusive to patrons, like early access to videos, exclusive making-offs, and other SNK digital goodies. Link for the Neo Geo Patreon page is in the description below. So until next time, thank you for watching.